Welcome back, YouTube. This is Bala Mage, and we have decided to try Poet's Pen. And I have to say that we only just killed Katava 10. We haven't re-geared. We are wearing all of the gear we put on mostly in Act 1, except the rings that went on in Act 2, and everything was a breeze. Poet's Pen is disgustingly good again, especially when mixed with the Necromancer Ascendancy. So we're doing the normal volatile dead thing, except body swap didn't feel good. So we've got Spell Cascade, Detonate Dead, Conk Effect in this Poet's Pen, and an Empower, Spell Cascade, and Desecrate in this one. So mixing our normal Corpse Explosion and Volatile Dead stuff with Corpse Pack, specifically 2% increased attack and cast speed for each corpse consumed recently. Recently refers to the last 4 seconds, and as far as corpse consumed go, I consume 9 of them every second time I attack. Every time I attack with the wand that has VD in it, we consume 9 corpses, which has led to some over-the-top shenanigans. Starts off okay, feels good, gets better, gets disgusting, keeps going. Excuse me? My entire leveling experience was like this. Most bosses fell over, to the point where in Act 2 I went and bought quality gems and just plain forgot to put faster casting in my frenzy, or faster attack, sorry, in my frenzy until I think it was Act 5, when I just noticed it sitting there and was like, oh, that should probably be in. Everything got annihilated while leveling. So in the absence of a guide, because I have not done one, and I would not suggest following my tree, I'm attempting to go low life. I don't even know if that's a good idea. I'm going to touch on the things that I thought were important to make a build like this, knowing that I haven't entered maps yet. So all I'm going to say that's important to make a build like this is your 2 Poet's Pens, the correct one on the correct side. You need to be Desecrating first and then Volatile Dead. So Desecrate always has to be in this one, Volatile Dead always has to be in this one. Your important links on Frenzy are Frenzy, GMP, Faster Attack, Combustion. Nothing else matters. I've got Onslaught support in there for now. You could have Cull in there for more attack speed. You only need a 4-link. It is just a trigger. As long as you attack, the Poet's Pens go. So it's a trigger that gives you Frenzy charges as quick as possible, hits as many enemies as possible so that it makes sure it gives you Frenzy charges, and applies Combustion so that you get the minus thing there. For that, you have to make sure that you've got fire damage, but that's fine because Anger and Herald of Ash are your 2 main and biggest auras. So those 2 and the 4-link setup there. There is no really good 3rd link for your Desecrate, so Desecrate, Spell Cascade, Empower, Volatile Dead, Conk Effect, Spell Cascade. Those are the important things. Important things on the tree will simply be fire damage like Firewalker, fire damage like Heart of Flame, and it will be to pick up Spiritual Aid going around this way. For the minion damage, this one is going to be really important because half of your Ascendancy scales minion damage stuff. All the miners have minion damage on it. It's just a lot of free damage. It's a relatively effective wheel when you're there anyway, and mixing it with all of your Ascendancies giving you stuff, that's good. It's entirely likely and possible that wearing a combs and going life would have been a better option than the low life option that I'm trying to do. So I'm not going to 100% suggest people level with my tree, but definitely just know the important things is to grab your fire damage and pen, your fire damage and pen, and your spiritual aid. And that is pretty much it. The rest of it takes care of itself. There are so many options in here. The only one that's not an option that's mandatory, Corpse Pack. Straight up go for that. There's a good argument to be made for Commander of Darkness. There's a good argument to be made for Mistress of Sacrifice. There's a good argument to be made for Essence Glutton. They're all great options depending on your build. This, mandatory for what we're doing, is insanely good. I am going to leave you with a little compilation that I spent way longer than it should have taken me putting together of our just leveling bosses while we were going through the act, because I found them highly amusing. So yeah, we'll be playing this one in maps tomorrow. We'll be changing into low life. You can see I've bought a Shavs and a pair of Syntrax because I couldn't find a better pair, a Blood Magic Gem, a Presence. I haven't bothered to re-gear or do anything with them yet. I just picked them up quickly after stream. We will be re-gearing into those tomorrow to see how that goes, but the low life part of this might be a bit shenanigan-y, but the Poet's Pen are definitely not. Do enjoy the little highlight reel of my boss kills, because they're amazing. I am Baylor Mage. I will see everybody tomorrow with more Poet's Pen shenanigans.